This is Gene Krebs. Hi there. Oh. And we're high on Ohio.
We say in public health, you know, what we need is a good old-fashioned outbreak sometimes. Draw attention to what we do. But I think that that's the challenge for public health. I think we have to redesign how we present the case, how we package data, how we collect data, and interpret that data so that it resonates among the public, so that they understand the issues that they're faced with personally and their families and as a society. So I think it's a challenge for us to rethink how we present our data and make our case for strong public health. In 2011, we brought together the Barberton City Health Department, the Akron City Health Department, and Summit County Public Health, which was the balance of the county, together as a single health district. And that was challenging. I mean, we had governance issues, we had financial issues, we had personnel, obviously a lot of personnel issues and legal issues. And so all of these things came together, and it was quite a challenge for us to be able to do that. But we had strong support. We had great leadership in the community. The mayor, the county executive were behind us. The hospital supported us. There was trust between the agencies. And I think we were able to do it because of some of those things. That's what's difficult in Ohio is, like you say, assign one size fits all, because we have Appalachia, we have small rural health departments, we have large city health departments. We have all sizes and shapes of health departments. And funding's different too. I mean, some health departments are supported by levies, some are inside millage, and everything in between. So every health, if you've seen one health department, you have only seen one health department. Okay. So it is a challenge, and I think it's a unique challenge for local communities to take a look at consolidation. I think we've, over the last few years, tried to read the tea leaves, tried to understand where the Affordable Care Act is headed and what role we could potentially play. I think there's two things I would say is that number one is the care coordination responsibilities and aspect of the Affordable Care Act. And I think that's a role that we've picked up already, begun to do that, recognizing that it's not just about getting people care, but it's also providing all of those wraparound services they need. And a lot of that's outside of the clinical care arena. Okay. There's behavioral health, there's housing issues and so forth that we can play a role in that. We're doing that. But I think the other part about the Affordable Care Act that it did have, and I'm not sure everybody recognizes this, but it had a public health, a wellness component to it. Okay. And I think that that's the part that we can thrive on, and I think that there's opportunities, there's funding to move towards that. If you talk to healthcare professionals, they'll talk about a population-based health approach. Okay. And it is just what I spoke to. It's the idea that all your clinical practitioners in various disciplines circle around a client and provide them the support they need, all of the health care needs. When you talk about population-based approaches in public health, that's a different model. Well, we're more than pudgy, we're obese.
Yeah. Well, it's being pudgy because I'm trying to be polite here.
You know, since 1990, our caloric intake has increased 30%. We've created a health system, a health mechanism to produce more aspirin. It's the analogy I use. Let's get and make access to aspirin more ubiquitous for everyone. Let's get everybody access to the aspirin. Nobody's asking, why do we need all the aspirin? Well, let's take a look at why everybody's got a headache in the first place. Okay. And I think that's where we fail. The other thing is, I think there is we've kind of cultivated within our society a sense of expectation that the medical system, the medical industry, the pharmaceutical industry will solve our problems. Okay.
Oh,
in other words,
we need just the right drug.
Right. After my first heart attack, I'll ignore the cholesterol. I'll ignore the the high blood pressure and the fact that I'm overweight until I have my first heart attack. Then I'll get taken care of and I'll get myself in shape then. And that's a wrong way to approach things. And I think that's where I think public health in large part has failed. I can spend 90% of my time worrying about money from the Ohio General Assembly or the governor's office, and that's wasted time. Yeah. It's because it's probably not coming. Okay. So really, I need to be proactive locally and develop programs that are critical to the community and need to be in place.
For more about the Center for Community Solutions or their publications, please visit www.communitysolutions.com.